Hey y'all, it's Miriam here at Messy Paper Wheels. I haven't posted any videos for a while because I am getting over some kind of little respiratory bug here. Still having a little trouble hearing, maybe a partial infection in my one ear. Went to the doctor today and put me on meds. So if the sound or something's funny on this, let me know because otherwise I won't know that. So, hope everybody's doing good. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you aren't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. I am open and I hope that you comment. Let me know if you came over, where you came from. Today, I am just simply sitting on my desk. I had collaged some tags the other day, just using some old book page, which is some collaging. Which is basically just simply tearing up pieces of paper and gluing them down in all different directions. Everybody does it a little differently. I just like to, on a couple of these, I just use a couple different book pages. On the first one, I think I used it all from the same book. This is just some various little bits of papers I got in a little tablet from Temu and some book pages and just kind of covered up. I didn't like what was on it. I probably would have never used it. Another one, just simply a book page collage with a little bit bigger pieces. Today I covered these when I collage. Excuse me, let me start over here. When I collage, I use either a collage medium or Mod Podge. I use a glue stick to glue down the pieces of paper, and then I just lay them down and take the Mod Podge or paintbrush with the collage medium. It doesn't matter to me what I use. Just know that if you do use something like that, when you're collaging or even to cover it when you're done, if it makes your tag wet, it is going to warp it a little bit. This one didn't warp too badly. You can always put it under, let me see if I can turn it right. Yeah, see, it's a little warped. You can put it under something to flatten it. I usually don't worry about it because once I put it in a journal, it kind of flattens itself out. This one again warped a little bit more. I don't know if it has something to do with the type of paper you use in addition to the glue, because I use this similar papers in all of these, and maybe some of them got wetter than others. This one I put an alternative scrap on the back side, which maybe that pulled the warping out of it. If anybody knows any way to prevent that warping when you're using wet glue, I'd be glad to hear it. I do use glue. This one isn't one, but I've gotten an Aleene's glue stick before that says for no wrinkling or wrinkle-free glue stick kind of thing. I've used those, though I didn't on this. I don't think it makes much difference which kind I use, especially if I'm going to cover it in a wet medium of some kind. So it really doesn't matter, because anytime paper warps, you can just kind of even fold it back like this to kind of get the warp out of it if you're not going to cover both sides. If I cover both sides, I will often do one side and then cover it with a collage medium, trim around it like I'm going to show you, and then cover the back of it with just maybe a plain paper or a full book page or something I can just use my glue stick with. So I've got a glue stick in case I need it. I've got my tags I'm going to try working with and probably do some decorating on them. I got some extra tags over here that I thought maybe I could decorate up as well, depending on what kind of time frame we're using. I do have Distress Oxide ink pads, but I found this furniture repair marker, walnut stain, in old drawer. Well, not an old drawer, but drawer that had some old stuff in it. And it still was good, so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and use that. You do not have to pay the expense for the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks. You can use makeup, coffee. Some people even use coffee, furniture stain markers, paint markers. You can really use anything if you enjoy the inked edge look. But today you'll get to see what the walnut stain marker does. So all I'm doing now is simply going along the edges and trimming all that excess book page off there. I find it easier to just go right off the edge when I'm collaging to do that. And then I can come along with my scissors and trim it up. I do not ink each individual piece because I just find that too cumbersome and tiring and trying to do. I'd never get anything done if I had to ink every single piece. So I don't. I wait and glue them on and then ink them when I'm done. But it's really your personal preference. If you want to ink every little piece, you go right ahead and do it. No problems there. In case you've not been here before, my channel is called Messy Paper Wheels, which you probably already know. I do junk journaling. I have a type of muscular dystrophy that causes weakness. So I show you ways that I've adapted crafting to try to be able to do some junk journals or paper crafting or anything like that. Right now I'm on a junk journal craze, so I do a lot of junk journal things, making journals, making books. I do, haven't done it faithfully for a while, but I do write in a journal. So some of the books I will write in. That's my intent. Others I may make for gifts to give away. Haven't even thought about whether or not I will sell any in the future. At this time, I don't intend to do that. But who knows? Somebody might like one and might comment, and I might consider it. So as I make them, I'll let you know if it's one that I plan to give to someone or if I'm just making it to be making it. Then you will know if it could potentially be available. Who knows? I don't. Just have to see what the future brings. What I was just doing there, I just have a clear glue. This is just a clear tacky type glue. I believe it is, oh golly, Aleene's clear tacky glue. Sometimes when you are gluing down your corners, if you miss getting your glue stick all the way over, or even when you put your collage medium on it, over top of it, sometimes you can miss the little edges or it might roll up on you. Just squirt another little piece of glue down in there and then just check your edges all the way when you're done. So that's what I do as far as getting the tags ready. I did these off camera. I also have a couple here. This is just simply a plain white tag I covered with a piece of book page, and it happened to have a little hole on it, so I just cut around the hole. If you look real close, you can probably tell it is not a perfect circle. But you know what? I don't care because it blends in so well. It looks like a reinforced hole, kind of like what the other side of the tag had. So it gives it that appearance of a reinforced hole even after covering with a book page. This is just simply some kind of collage freebie I found online, and I printed it on sticky vellum that I found on Amazon and covered, oh gosh, it's probably a paper credit card that I got in the mail. I just covered the front and back and then simply put this piece of vellum over the plane, one side on the plane. And see here, it's edging up. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You're going to have some things, edges when you're gluing papers together that are going to edge up like that. So just stick your glue bottle in there and glue her down. I told you what kind of glue I use. I put it in this bottle because I find these Elmer glue bottles are really easy, and I can push on it with my thumb to squeeze in enough to get the glue to come out okay. And not only that, I don't have to worry about dropping the lid on the floor. So I may, when I empty this, if I am using a different glue, I may just simply go in and wash this bottle and refill it. Because I've tried the Sugar Bell bottles. The only problem there is I'm not good about putting caps on glue. And when you don't, it clogs off, obviously. So we'll just see. I may end up putting Fabrifix in one of these and seeing how that goes as time goes on. I don't know. You never know what I might do. Depends on the mood. All right, so now we have some things here that we can decorate. I've got some random flower things here. I've got some little tiny labels over here that I'll pull in. Give me just a minute. And I also have an envelope of just some random ephemera items that I can use, and some papers from Taperology. I ordered a scrapbook pack from Taperology. It was just a junk journal pack, I guess it was called. A sorted pack, and I ordered them from Taperology because I wanted to try some of their products. So I may pull some of that out. This is just random little tiny bugs and butterflies and little stampy-like botanical things that might work on the smaller ones. I don't know how well they'll do on something bigger, but... And then I have also, up here, give me a minute to grab it out here, I have some pieces of material and some random pieces of lace. Now when I say random pieces, these are pieces of material probably 1 inch or less square, and the pieces of lace are probably, if not really close to 1 inch, about 1 inch long. These are just little things that I would use on a cluster or something like that. So I'm going to lay these up here. I can pull from them as I need them. And lastly, I simply have an envelope of some random things here, some printouts, just random things that are stuck in here. That flower, I'm going to lay that out because that looks like a pretty cool flower I want to use. I also have this bird cage. That's an option, so I'm going to lay that one out. And I'll just kind of pull out of here as I see something I might need. Who knows? Anyway, I'm just going to lay these up here so I can yank from them as I need them. So I'm going to lay mine out so I can kind of mass produce these, so to speak. I might find something I like on a different tag. Let me see if I can get you to where you can see all of them. There we go. Is that better? How about that? Okay. Well, can't work. I got to push it a little bit the other way, guys, because I just can't work around it. So we'll put her right there. I think now you can see everything. Yep, here I am. Okay, so I've got 4 big tags and a small tag to get decorated today. I really like this flower, but I'm not so sure how it's going to do with... I might put it on the one that doesn't have the book page. I think it kind of gets lost on the ones with the book page. There's my phone cord strap in the way. Let's get that baby out of there too. And my soda out of there, because we don't need either of those right now. All right, and then these are just some teeny tiny Tim Holtz labels that I could potentially pull from. So, got a little variety here. I try to keep a little variety around. And let's see what we could come up with for these 4 big tags and 1 card and a little tag. All right. Let's pull out some random pieces of lace and see what I got here. See if anything. I think I'm just going to lay a little pile out, and then I can just yank from it. See if I've got anything that might look well with these kind of tags. So just a little bit of everything in here. So I know I have to pick all this up when I'm done. But now this is in with my little fabric snippets. This is the cloth from a book spine. From an old book, they'd have cloth at the top and the bottom from the book spine. I saved it for clusters, and I just stuck it in here with these random snippets of lace, and I think there's even a few tiny little ribbons in here. So let's see what we got. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys don't end up with the respiratory illness that I had. It seemed to linger. It just didn't go away very quickly. In fact, I still am having a few issues with congestion in my ear, like I was telling you earlier. But, well, that just does not want to come off there. So guess what? Oh, there we go. All right. So we have all these random little snippety like pieces of lace. Honestly, I think some of these color pieces might do better than a beige. Or let's see what I got here in the color realm. That one might be okay. Yeah, it's a light green. I think we're kind of going to get lost in the off-white stuff. That one might not be bad for something. Keep it towards the front there. And those roses are pretty cool. Here's some more color. I see color. Okay, there's color and color. Better not sing for you. You guys might not ever watch my channel again if I sing. So I don't think I'll go there. Besides, YouTube might not like that very well anyway. Since all your music must be copyrighted, and if I made up my own song and sang, you guys really would say, oops, I'm done with you, lady. Not coming back to your channel, that's for sure. So anyway, let's see what we've got here. Just an assortment, a variety of color. And I'm not making these for any particular journal. I am just simply making these to have for journals, because it's a lot easier, I think, if you have things made up in advance and you can just pull from it. Let's see, where do we like this? Should I put it up here? That's kind of neat. That way, I'm afraid if I put it on the bottom, when I put laces on tags in the bottom, they don't go well in pockets, and then you got to use them for a tuck. I kind of like to sometimes put them in pockets, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I just glue that piece down and try it. Now, my clear gel so far has worked. I tell you what, I'm not going to take any chances today. I'm going to reach over here into my glues, and I am going to pull out my art glitter glue. No, I'm not. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac, which is in the Sugar Bell bottle. I'll grab it and try to use it with the cloth or laces and use my other gel glue for other things. So I'm just going to put a little bead glue up here at the top. Get your bottle upside down and shake it a little bit and get your glue down. Then it's a lot easier to squeeze to come out of the bottle. I will say these Sugar Bell bottles are not hard to squeeze. I go very slowly so I can get a bead of glue on there. If I'm in a hurry, sometimes I'll just dot it, and then that seems to work too. I want to lay that down so it'll be easier when I grab it next time, if it doesn't leak on me. But as you can see, I use my thumb a lot to squeeze it, and that, that Fabri-Tac grabs pretty good, so usually you're pretty okay with that. Okay, let's see. I think we may just use, I don't know, a butterfly flower. What do you think? We'll see if I've got any green type. The lace just doesn't want to cut with these scissors. I'll make you cut because I don't want to grab my other scissors right this minute. Wow. There we go. Tell you what, if it's stubborn, I can be stubborn. There we go. I can be stubborn right along with it and make it. I can trim that other little piece up a little bit later when I get off camera. So you can, and the way this lace curves, I'll be able to trim it right off there, and then see that other lace will be hanging right there. It'll look real pretty. All right. Let's see what else we've got here, to botanically speaking, to add to this. I had something that I think, let me see if I can find it. If it's not in here, I know right where it is. It's like a green oval that came with a ephemera pack that I had somehow, some way, I don't know. There's a label I might potentially use if it goes along with it. I don't like this green, but we'll see. All right, let me, oh, here it is. This is a scrap pack of papers that was part of that journal kit that I got from Taperology. This one, however, did not come with that. I am going to, yeah, that'll work good on that tag, and then put a flower or butterfly in front of it. I think that'll be perfect. And then if I find, after I get the butterfly, maybe some little kind of label or something. I can't remember if this is a sticker or I think it's a sticker, if I'm not mistaken, because I had some others. It was from a Temu pack of something I bought, and others in the same pack were stickers. I didn't realize it when I first, yep, sure is. Look at that. Da-da! It'll cover up a good bit of the collage in the middle, but I like it. It brings out that green and that butterfly down there, and I like it. Oh, I didn't ink this up, did I? This is my nice little, let's get the cap off of the glue, marker, whatever. Sometimes I shoot it clear to the floor, but I try not to. So I'm just going to take and go kind of slow and almost like draw an edge rather than, because when you're working with a marker, it doesn't quite work the same as it would if you're using an ink pad, the ink thing. So I just kind of, I'm not really drawing on it per se. I'm just kind of move it along the edge of the paper and seeing what I get. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Some of these furniture markers, and depending on your type of paper, they do have some oil in them, but sometimes it adds to the grungy look. So it's really not that bad to have that. Where'd that thing go? Out of my reach. Oh no. Here we go. I'm going to go seal it till now you see the reality of my craft room. Every time you watch my videos, you'll see the reality of me dumping half of what I'm working with on the floor. All right. Let's see. It looks like George there, George. So I'm going to put it oriented this way and kind of try to center it as best I can on the tag. Good deal. And that just kind of makes that circle pop a bit. Well, I can see now it needs some help. So I'm going to put some of my gel glue under here and use the bone folder to kind of give it a little help with the stickiness part. Some stickers and some sticky items. Washi tape's the other thing I was going to say. Some tapes and some stickers you have to add, kind of supplement their stickiness because, all right, where's the infamous thing I call it? Here it is. Not really a bone folder, but that's what I call it. All right. I'm just going to push that down, kind of work it to the outside where I had that glue in there. And then, now I need to come up with something to put on the front. Let's see. I really like that little light green piece of something. There we go. I don't know, though. With that lace, I don't think that does it. Let's see what I got in here. Ooh, better yet. I know I said I was going to use a butterfly, but I really kind of like that flower, so I'm going to leave it out. Maybe we can incorporate it somehow. Let's see. Let's try, you know what? I like these too. Oh, I like that even better though. Okay. You can be on another one, so we'll keep you out where I can use you again. And these are just some, I've had these butterflies so long, I couldn't tell you where I got them. I used to make cards, so a lot of things that I'm using now are things I'm using up where I used to make homemade cards. So I'd say he's still in pretty good shape. So, oh, and these are really sticky too. I think we'll be okay to rely on that stickiness. I almost could get it off there. All right. when I turned it on there sideways, I liked the sideways look, so we're going to put it on there sideways. And I think that's probably about all I'm going to do to this one. If I need to do anything else or ink it up, I think I'm just going to wait, and I will trim this like I said I was going to. Otherwise, I'm just going to wait and ink it and things when I go to use it in a journal. That way, sometimes when I ink things, I like to kind of match up my journal with what I'm inking. So I'll just wait and do that when I know what journal it's going to go into. So let's do a little... Oh, these are cutting much better with the lace. So get my scissors in there, right? There we go. There we go. There's one down. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to see if I can readjust my butterfly. I don't like how his wings off the paper. Will he peel up and then I can give him some more glue? Or will he rip the paper? Ooh, look at that. I'm in luck. Besides, I got to stick that sticker down a little bit more because it still wants to pull up. So let's get this a little more glue on the bottom part where it doesn't want to stick. I'm just going to put the glue on the sticker. Really doesn't matter how you do it. That way I can not have to guess where the sticker is going to go to. I try to do things to cause myself less problems, less mess, but sometimes it just happens in the craft room, a la messy paper wheels. Okay, now let's see if we can get this butterfly a little straight. Bada boom, more to the floor. Okay, let's give this some extra glues and try to get him within the green thing because I think that would look better if he's diagonal but kind of not really hanging off the tag like he was before. Much better. Oh, he slid on me. You do get a little wiggle room with either the clear gel or your Fabri-Tac, whichever one you are using. You get a little wiggle room before it completely dries, but the clear gel doesn't grab as fast as Fabri-Tac, but I find with it being a tacky glue, it will dry much quicker. There we go. I like that one. So let's lay that one over to the side and see if I can grab these laces I dropped in my lap. And I'll start another one. Okie doke. All right, now what do we have? Put you back over here because you're in my way. Let's see what else I have here. I'm down to a tiny tag and 3 tags. Let's do the tiny tag next. Which would be... Where are you? Let's do the tiny one. Just get him out of the way. How's that sound? Get that bird nest out of there because I would like to use that. Okay. Here you are, tiny tag. You need a tiny piece of label or something from here. And butterfly, bug, something. And I know I have... oh, here's these other tiny little labels. Let's see what I've got here. And I think I'll give you a little piece of brown ribbon. So I'm sticking with the browns or yellows. That's might work. So I'm trying to go with something that's not quite tiny. Oh, looky there. That might even work too. See what I got here that's not quite super duper tiny. The moon looks upon the night flowers. The night flowers see but one moon. And here is just a random piece of something. There's a little bit bigger one. I'll get my hands on it. That's probably enough for us to get started here. or to choose from anyway. All right. Since I like this, maybe I could use this one here somehow. Let me pull out some coordinating butterflies. Flutterpies, butterflies. See what I got here. Oh, there's a toadstool. I'm not opposed to that. Gee willikers, Miriam. Can't get in there and get a hold of them. Just pull them all out there then. I think there's just all kinds of botanicals, butterflies, toadstools, you name it. It's probably in here. Wonder if I could use a butterfly and a toadstool. How about that? Or a flower and a toadstool. I like that toadstool. You would go with that toadstool, wouldn't you? Let's see. Yes, those colors coordinate. The thing is, with a lot of if you use, that's just a random kind of thing there. And I really like this label. If you use Tim Holtz, a lot of their colors coordinate quite well. So you don't really have to worry too much about that. If you are a color coordinator, somewhat like, I like this butterfly better than this one for today. They're both good, but I like that one. All right, let's see what else. I think I'm good. All right, we'll do the big old scrape to the side here and get that and that out of there. And now we'll see how we can decorate this boy up. Be nice if I had, I did say brown ribbon though, didn't I? Let's use it somehow on here. Wonder if we could like put the brown ribbon. Then how about a tag? That would work. And then we could put the mushroom sitting on top of the little label. Kind of like that. And then maybe have the butterfly landing on the mushroom. Even though it's kind of like enormous for that mushroom. We're still going to use it because I like it. Okay. You can have that butterfly up here. And what was I was thinking of something while I was doing this. I do have some pieces of doily somewhere. I got stuff falling off the back of my desk. Honestly. I can't help it. It's just falling off. Here's some doily. I think I have some these are just little doilies. Some came from Taperology. Some of them I dyed myself or had someone help me dye. Like these were dyed by us. Maybe a piece of doily to kind of behind the mushroom, give it a little bit of standout quality. I don't know. We will see. I'm just talking a tiny piece since it's a tiny tag. Let's put this like that. Put our piece of ribbon back across here. Ooh, wonder if we would do this and put our ribbon back across here with our label on it. Oh, maybe it'll kind of look like the mushrooms growing up out of that doily. Maybe nature inspired somehow. I don't know. Oh, I'm just running my mouth. All right. That works. Then maybe put the doily here like it's coming up out of the, like that's some kind of a plant growing, and we can put the, not doily, the mushroom. Like it's kind of growing up out of the doily, so to speak. And then put Monsieur Butterfly up here. What do you think? Think it'll work? All right, I'm going to start gluing things down. I'll make it work. I'm going to tell I was nice and neat on that? Yeah, right. Obviously, I didn't put the book page on without messing it up. Yeah, I just got to thinking, I think I'm going to put the ribbon on oddly, just to give it a different kind of look. I think I'm going to use all the same elements. I'm just going to rearrange them slightly different. We'll put you up like that and trim you. Then, you don't belong. Somehow I'll put this doily, like it's kind of coming up out of the, behind the ribbon. Kind of put the edge of the doily under the ribbon. That's good. I like. And we'll give it a ribbon, or the doily, a little glue. Doesn't take a lot to hold down a little piece of doily, by the way. I didn't get one out this time, but you're probably ahead to keep a wet cloth or a wet paper towel, baby wipe, or something around to wipe your hands off when you get glue all over them. Me, I just let it go. All right, here's a little saying thing here. Might have found a better butterfly. He's upside down, so unless he clashes, he just might get the roll instead of the other one, so to speak. What if I did you like that and then put you on top there? Yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll put that one down, and then I'm going to put this other one on top of it. There we go. Might not even put that mushroom on there now that I look at this. It might just be a butterfly. I think I already glued this. So let's see. How long have... Oh, been on here for about 30 minutes and I've only done 2 tags. Wow. Okay, let's see. Do we want Mr. Butterfly with mushroom? Or do we want simply Mr. Butterfly? Let's do simply Mr. Butterfly. And I know we didn't get much done today. However, let me see here. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put him on here and I'm going to call it quits. My next video, I'm going to do one of the little folios from Natty and Moon. And if you haven't been to her site, go check it out. She's got giving out freebies for the whole month of October. Some are journal pages, some are clip art. I don't have the ability to take clip art and turn them into, my own things. I've never learned that thing, and I guess it's not hard. I just don't have the ability to do that and the programs and computer to be able to do that on. So I rely on others, creators. We all can't create our own digitals at this point now, can we? So I get them either by freebie or I do purchase some. Natty and Moon right now is one of my favorites just because she has so many things that she's posting for the month of October. There are other good ones, however. Scrapbooking with Me has a Friday freebie every week. She's had some really good ones, and she shows you what you can do with them. There we go. There's that tag. And if I can find me another little piece of that ribbon, I'll use it for my tag topper. There, look what's on my desk. So I'll just use this and kind of fanciful it into a tag topper. I won't have a lot of room to tie, but I can use a little dotted glue on both sides and put it something like that. And that would work. And then we'll call this a video for today, and I will be back tomorrow and show you how to do that little folio. Here's enough glue for that side. So if you like working slowly on your journals, stick around, come back for more, because I am not a fast person when it comes to this kind of stuff. If not, then maybe my channel isn't for you. If you want somebody that creates really fast and constantly, then maybe my channel's not for you. But I know there are plenty out there. You can look around, and I'm sure you will find something to your liking on a YouTube channel. So we did this one, and we did, where'd it go? This other butterfly one. And we did this one. So I will be back tomorrow. You can join me if you'd like. And I will see you then. Don't forget, Messy Paper Wheels. Like, subscribe. That will help me out tremendously. Share the word. If you have a Facebook page, let people know you came to see me, you like what you see, and spread the word. I'm just getting started, so not a lot of people are aware of my existence at this point. So I will see you all later, and you have a most wonderful evening. Bye, guys.